Hello there. This is the acoustic part for Lead Me to the Cross in D, and this one's a fun one. A little more work than normal, but good for you acoustic players. You do the intro, and you have a little line, and going into some chords. So let's talk about the chords first. You're doing a B minor, straight over 4 and 5, B minor chord, 5th string, 2nd fret, 4th string, 4th fret, 3rd string, 4th fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret, and the bottom string at the 2nd fret, 1st string. That's your first chord. Your next chord is going to be an F sharp minor over A. Now here's two ways of doing this. You can either, I like doing it this way, where I actually can use it as a movable shape. It's just like a mini F sharp minor, and then adding the A in the bass instead. But there's an easier way. Just play the open A instead. So if you see me hitting this, you don't necessarily have to do that. You can just play the open A. So we have the B minor, F sharp minor over A, and we have a G major 7. Now, the way that I'm normally doing G major 7s, a lot of guys will just go like this. But I want you to actually have that low bass in there. So basically, if you make the B minor, what you're going to kind of do is you're going to go across 2 frets with one finger. This is hitting the back side of this 2nd fret of the 1st string with your back part of your hand here. And then you're reaching over and grabbing, just fretting the 3rd fret of the 6th string. So you have your B minor shape. If you just reach over and grab that, and you'll naturally kind of kill off this A string. It's a really nice voicing, and actually it's pretty comfortable. Try it out. And then if you notice on the chart, there's a D over G, which is basically, I'm not going to stress too much about that. You can actually go from your G major 7 to your A5 over G. And the best way to do the A5 over G is just grab these two, the center 2 strings at the 2nd fret. There's your A5. You have an E here and an A here on the 3rd string, E on the 4th string, 2nd fret, and then you have your G. Now, if you catch this B in there, don't worry too much. It's part of the it's in the scale, so it won't sound nasty or anything like that. And it actually can work for, if you went for between the two, from the G major 7 to the. So you have a line in front of those chords, so it's like a little. It's just a kind of a pentatonic line, starting on the E here of the 4th string on the 2nd fret. You go 2nd fret, 4th fret, same string. So it's going from fret 2 to fret 4 on the D string, and then you're going to do the same thing on the G, which is when you're fretting, it's A and B. So it's going E, F sharp, A, B. And then you're going to go to the chord. So try working that one out for yourself. Okay, that's me doing the way that a lot of people want to do it. Make the small F sharp off the 4th fret of the 4th string, and bar the bottom 3 of the 2nd fret, and using the A bass. So now you go to your G major 7. So it's, and then you got to go into the verse. So you just kind of land on that G major 7, just let it ring. Then you're into the verse, B minor 7. chord right here is an A. You have the C sharp bass, and then I'm adding the top, the bottom string. I call it the top for it's high pitch. But, on the 5th fret there, the A. And there's actually a nice way of, if you want to, it'll be better when you're going to the chorus to change this up a bit. Since it's a real kind of a bigger thing on the chorus, we're going to change these voices a little bit. We're going to actually play a G2 and a couple other things, but we'll talk about the verse first. So you have the verse, B minor 7, F sharp minor over A, G major 7, 2 chords in this one, it's D, and then A over C sharp, back to B minor 7, F sharp minor over A, G major 7, C sharp. Now here we have the pre-chorus is next, and it has an E minor 7. Now a lot of people just go, it's kind of an ugly chord. So let's try to spread this up a little bit. If you play like a G over B, it's the 2nd fret of the B5th string, which is a B, and then you're leaving these 2 center ones open. And then you're going to take your 3rd and 4th finger, hit the last 2 strings on the 3rd fret, hit a G over B like that. Now if you use the E on the bass, then you have yourself a nice E minor 7. Then you go to A, B minor 7, F sharp minor over A, and G major 7. Okay. The first time that you go to the chorus is kind of down, so you just kind of hit the chorus. So you have a G, D, A, kind of soft. G, A, E minor 7, G, minor 7, 4, G. Now when you hit the end of this first ending, it's kind of big. So, okay, let's talk about these chords real quick. It's B minor 7, your F sharp minor over A, which you know is G major 7. You're going to hit the D on the 3rd hit, and then on the end of 4, you're going to hit your A over C sharp. Let's see. And then into verse 2 at that. So our first ending is a little different. And you go into verse 2, same kind of thing as you did in verse 1, same pre-chorus, and you go to the chorus, but it's bigger this time. And when you do the next chorus, I'd like you to try to do this with there's a droning A on the top. So we're going to make all these with this A in here on the top end of the chord. So if you make a G chord, kind of a this is the 3rd fret, bottom 2 strings, and then 2nd fingers on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, which is your B, and the root, the G, and then now you're going to add that 4th finger. So really, this bar is not going to be in. You don't really need it. You can just add it. This is a G add 9. Now it's not written in the chart, but it works great for. So you have the D. The G, to the cross. Okay, we're going to go to a D like this. You have a D normally like this. What we're doing is a D5. have a D, an A, another D, and then a high A. It's like a little power chord here. Nice open sounding chord. It's really just an interval. It's a couple of octaves there. So you have your G over A, I'm sorry, your G with the A in the top. And now you're going to go to a G. Sorry, my bad. A. So all you're going to do is make the A you normally have with one finger. Some people like to do this, but it's going to be hard to catch that if you do that this way. So just bar it. Have the open A. Bar the next three strings is the fourth and the third and the second string at the second fret, and then add your high A again with your pinky. So you have your G, D, A. Now your B minor 7, this is the one that you're going to just kind of change and drop that A there. So the whole thing will be the G, D, A. Back to the G. Now B minor 7. G, A, 5, B minor 7. 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to go to the bridge, which is down. So just hit the chord and let them ring. Okay, and then you go into the next chorus. So have fun.